Hi, my name is Itai Shu. I'm a business and operations consultant with Upnetic. This is a video series about OKRs, and in this particular video, I'm going to talk about metrics and measurement. Now, if a KR is written properly, you can associate a value to them that updates throughout the quarter. I've got a rating scale here as an example from 0 to 1. It could easily be 0% to 100%. That KR value averages out to the objective value. That objective value averages out to the company value. So we're at zero point 0.5 on creating that pipeline, zero point 0.8 for launching that new sales training program. That leads to a zero point 0.7 rating on this objective, improving sales performance. So perhaps this is a mid-quarter review, and we've only hired those 3 out of 10 sales reps. We can see that we're behind pace, and we can take action. So this view can be used to keep meetings and activities focused and strategic. All right, but let's just say this is our view at the end of the quarter. This is our final quarterly value. You can immediately assess progress and identify areas of concern. You can discuss impediments that kept you from achieving your KRs, and you can recalibrate and reprioritize when you create OKRs for the next quarter. This is important because constantly achieving your OKRs is actually a warning sign. Let's go back in time to the point where we wrote these OKRs and shift the words around and reduce the expectations to make each KR easier to achieve. If you end up frequently and consistently fully delivering on your OKRs, it likely means that you're not pushing hard enough or thinking big enough. High KR scores yield high objective scores, but consider if these were to be reviewed at the end of the quarter, you'd have questions. Questions like whether or not more could have been done to push the teams and individuals. Really, how constructive or diagnostic is this view? And are these reduced kind of expectations forcing teams and managers into a state of complacency or mediocrity? Now, it's important to note that OKR scores should not be tied to performance reviews, especially not salary adjustments. OKRs are meant to be aspirational, thus you get views that are more like the one above. That type of freedom, that type of push for teams, managers to think big, is healthy, and it puts them in a state of being more daring and not having as much anxiety or fear around failure. Okay, so in my next video, I'm going to talk about implementation. How do you get started with OKRs?